So welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K24 Next Gen. In today's video, we are back with another challenge. This is one I do typically once or twice every single cycle of 2K, and it's the No Trade Finder Challenge. The rules are relatively simple. I cannot use the Trade Finder at any point throughout the entirety of this rebuild. Of course, the end goal is to win a championship. And if I'm remembering correctly, on paper, this rebuild doesn't necessarily sound too hard, but the Trade Finder can actually be very, very important, and sometimes the offer on there are actually better than ones I can create myself. So it's not by far the hardest challenge in the world, but we're getting slowly kind of back into these. I saw a comment saying, hey, you haven't done this one yet in 2K24. I thought might as well kind of kick this one off today. As always, let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. As we're slowly getting back into these challenges, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys want to see from challenges I've done in the past? Stuff you guys have in your head, whatever it may be, let me know down below in the comment section. Of course, any other video ideas, they don't have to be challenges. Just anything you guys got for me, let me hear it down below. So also, side note that you guys are going to see this on Wednesday. I'm recording this on Monday right now. So if any major trades have happened in the NBA and there's no video for that yet, that is why, because I'm pre-recording this. But yes, we'll get to all those big trades that hopefully will happen this week, because it is trade deadline week. All right, man, without further ado, let's get into this one. We're clearly going to use a fantasy draft style for this video. I mean, if I ended up with one of the better teams in the league right now, it would just make this challenge a whole lot easier. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and randomly select our team. Just want to make sure you guys know I'm not cheating in any way, shape, or form. We are scrolling through all the teams, and we'll stop in 3, 2, and a 1. And we end up with the Los Angeles Lakers, funny enough. We're going to go ahead and use the Lakers, and to make it just a little bit more challenging, I'm going to sim through the entire draft. I'm not even going to see what pick we have. I will see you guys with this full team. You guys are going to get my raw reaction. I'm not kidding. I legitimately have not seen this team yet in any way, shape, or form. I have no idea what pick we had, and oh my God, we ended up with LeBron. Okay, so it must have been a relatively high draft pick if we ended up with LeBron James. Now, something we're going to have to kind of be careful with is that LeBron typically retires at the end of year 1. Now, to be fair, throughout like the past couple of weeks, you guys have always been telling me to override LeBron James's retirement should it happen year 1. Maybe I'll do that today. We'll go from there. We have Desmond Bane. We have Rudy Gobert. We have geriatric old-ass Chris Paul. Dylan Brooks is here. Oh, good. Dylan Brooks, LeBron James on the same team. We have DeAnthony Melton, Mason Plumlee, Jose Alvarado, Jay Crowder, Luke Cornett, Torrey Craig, Joe Ingles, Josh Okogie, and Austin Rivers. A very, very interesting team, if I do say so myself. There's really not a young, promising, emerging talent. I mean, I guess if you want to count Desmond Bane as like young and emerging, but this man's already established in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I guess 2K kind of went the older route today, and it's not a bad team in any way, shape, or form, but I still think we kind of have some work to do. Also, I'm not using the trade finder. I'm just showing you that we did remember, I did, because I'm typically a dumbass, to turn off previously traded draft picks. So every team has their own draft picks. Of course, that's how you want it in a fantasy draft. So yeah, I mean, I might have 1 or 2 trades. It's not going to be anything too crazy, but I don't know. Let's see what we can find. Okay, we just pulled off our first trade, and it came with the Denver Nuggets. And it involved us acquiring Fred VanVleet. Now, I'm not getting into a full-blown conversation right now about which player I think is better in the current state of basketball between Fred VanVleet and Chris Paul. I think that's a crapshoot. People are going to have opinions on both players. But I already have to worry about LeBron James possibly retiring this offseason. I did not want to have to worry about a second possible player in Chris Paul retiring. And we really didn't have to go up to get much to get Fred VanVleet. So I'll show you guys the full trade if 1 second. It was Chris Paul, Luke Cornett, and I think it was 2 second-round picks. So not also giving up a first-round pick. I think that was really, really big. So I'm really excited to have Fred VanVleet here. He's likely going to be my point guard for probably 2, maybe 3 seasons. We'll go from there. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else major that we could do. I mean, maybe there's an upgrade at the backup small forward spot. But again, with a salary like Joe Ingles, it's not exactly easy for me to do manually. It's just one of the things we could have to worry about, but I might see if I can make 1 trade. If not, I'll see you guys at the rotation. I'm working on a 1-for-1 swap of Torrey Craig for Nikola Jovic. Now, clearly, this is probably a better long-term option, him being Nikola Jovic, than Torrey Craig is. Jovic is only 20 years old. He's clearly going to have some team control left, and while Torrey Craig could be beneficial to this team, I'm thinking long-term wise, I think Jovic make a little bit more sense. They want Jay Crowder. They'll give me Frank Ntilikina. I mean, what does the rest of this team look like? Yeah, what the hell? I don't need a third power forward. So Nikola Jovic, welcome to the team. I'm very excited to have him here. I think, again, long-term option for us. Maybe can develop relatively well, learning behind LeBron James. I think it's an overall good trade for us. I have had enough of a headache trying to figure out trades manually. Again, this is where exactly the time I missed the trade finder, but we've pulled off 2 pretty good trades in my opinion. Let's set the rotation. We are ready to go here for year one in Los Angeles. This team is looking pretty good and pretty scary, if I might add so myself. I mean, honestly, it's not like any sort of super team or anything like that, but for a fantasy draft, I'd say this is pretty much as good as it gets. So here's how it's going to look. It's Fred VanVleet, Desmond Bane here in the backcourt. We have Dylan Brooks here at the 3, LeBron James at the 4, Rudy Gobert as our starting center. So 1 through 5, that's probably as talented as it gets for a fantasy draft year one. I don't know. I didn't even do any of it myself. D'Anthony Melton will be my 6th man off the bench. Mason Plumlee behind him. You got Jose Alvarado, Nikola Jovic, and then Joe Ingles rounding out our 10-man rotation. So, I don't know. Could this team make some noise? I think it's entirely possible. I really do. So, I am excited. I will see you guys at the end of year one here in LA. 47-35. That's the record here at the end of year one in Los Angeles. To be honest with you, I thought this team was going to be a little bit better. Now, I know things tend to even out in a fantasy draft, but I don't know. I thought 50 wins was kind of the basement for this team. I guess I was wrong on that front. Luka Doncic, a 42-point triple-double. Typically going to be good enough for the MVP. Victor Wembanyama is a Memphis Grizzly. He's your Rookie of the Year. Anthony Simon, 6th Man of the Year. Dude's playing some really good basketball this year in real life. Anthony Davis is your Defensive Player of the Year. Miles McBride, still in New York. He's most improved. Trae Young, Clutch Player of the Year. And Eric Spoelstra, head coach of the Miami Heat, takes home Coach of the Year. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see where we fell in the landscape of the Western Conference. We're the 3 seed, so we're very well in the mix. I think this team could be dangerous come playoff time. We're going to have the Warriors in the first round. Here's a look at the East if you'd like to pause. Let's check out some numbers on the season, see how everybody played. LeBron James, age 39, 25.5 points, 8.5 boards, 8 assists. I mean, that's just fucking insane. Desmond Bane, our number 2 option in scoring. Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, Rudy Gobert, Alvarado, Melton, Jovic, Plumlee, and Mr. Joe Ingles. Rebounds a game is going to be Rudy Gobert, and assists was Phil. Oh my God, I almost said Fred VanVleet, LeBron James. Okay, let's check out the Warriors. I have no idea what this team looks like. It is Drew Holiday, Quentin Grimes, Cam Whitmore, Julius Randle, Joel Embiid. This is a really good front court. And then Drew Holiday, obviously, really good third option there. So, yeah, you know, the Warriors definitely scare me a little bit. I don't know. I think it's safe to say they have the best player in the series. Maybe not the best playoff performer in the series, but I don't know. I think we're better. We are up 3-2 right now, and we do close them out in 6 games. Moving on, 2-seed Dallas Mavericks with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Gary Trent Jr., got OG Anunoby, Keegan Murray, DeAndre Ayton. Wow. Got Cam Johnson in here as well, Kelly Olynyk. It's a really good Dallas Mavericks team. I think they might be better than us. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We are up 2-1, though. Make that 3-1. We're in the West Finals. We're in the Western Conference Finals. It is us and the OKC Thunder with James Harden, Donovan Mitchell. You got Trey Murphy, Jeremy Sohan, Dwight Powell, Jared Vanderbilt, Brandon Podziemski. I mean, they're good. I think we might be better. I really do. So, can we get by them here? Western Conference Finals. Can we go to the Finals here in year one? We are 2-2 right now. We go up 3-2. We are in the NBA Finals. We are in the NBA Finals. We are taking on Mr. MVP himself, Luka Doncic, the rest of the Miami Heat. Luka, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Isaac Okoro, Jalen Williams. Okay, Clint Capella. You got Jalen Duren off the bench, Jabari Walker. Could be a challenge. Let's see what happens. We win game 1, lose game 2, lose game 3, lose game 4, and we end up dropping 4 straight. Luka Doncic, Finals MVP. All right, that was an impressive first season. What I have to hope right now is, I'm not going to click on retirements yet because I have a whole, not speech, but I have some things. If LeBron retires, I am going to override it. I'm 1,000% going to do that. Now, will I trade him? I don't know. Some of you may call that like a cheap move. I don't know. But I always override LeBron's retirement. It's not just I'm doing it for this video. And it's not also easy to trade LeBron. So I don't know. He has to retire first. He doesn't even retire. That whole speech was for nothing. But I'm very happy that I did trade Chris Paul. That was very much worth it for me. Jeff Green was somehow here. I had no idea. He was clearly not in the rotation. But yeah, LeBron is here, which is good. I'll also override Popovich's retirement. I tend to do that from time to time as well. CP3 enters the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements. Chris Paul. Draft lottery. 99% sure we didn't trade for anything this year that would result in a lottery pick. So Kings, Bulls, Pelicans, Suns, and Celtics is your top 5. Staff signing, I don't really think Darvin Ham is a good coach, but he does have really good ratings, so it's also hard to fire a coach when you go to the finals. So, okay, let's head up to the draft. Let's see what we got. I'm just checking what draft picks we have. I'm not going to actually use the trade finder. 23rd overall pick is definitely nice. Now, do we want to make a move? I'm not entirely sure, but we definitely have a few options. Okay, we just pulled off a very big trade with the San Antonio Spurs, which netted us Jared Allen. I know I'm cutting in late in a lot of these, and quite honestly, it's because I don't really think the trades are going to go through. But Rudy Gobert, our first-round pick this year, that was number 23 overall, and I believe 3 second-round picks, netted me Jarrett Allen. Now, I'm not getting into a debate between Rudy Gobert and Jarrett Allen, who, by the way, are both playing very good basketball right now. But what I can say is Jarrett Allen is cheaper. He's younger. He's not going to regress. I think the trade made a lot of sense for us. So we will not have our first-round pick this year, which is fine by me. LeBron declines his $51 million player option. Jovic is going to come back, and then Josh Okogie declines his player option as well. So now my number one priority is getting LeBron James back. I think that kind of goes without being said. And yeah, I mean, I just got to do whatever I can. He only has one real offer right now. It's from the Cavaliers. I'm just going to make sure that I beat it out. Wait, what? Okay, why can the Cavs offer more money than I can? Okay, I'm really hoping that he doesn't depart. Okay, thank God. It's only a one-year deal, and shit, I didn't even realize that Plumlee, Melton, Okogie, I mean, all these guys are free agents here. I really have to make sure that, you know, I mean, well, let me say this. LeBron's likely going to retire after this season. I still haven't overridden his retirement. Now, if I override it next offseason, I promise you I will not trade him. I will keep him. That's what I'm going to say. I want to get Melton and Plumlee back. I don't want to just lose them for nothing. I think they are both very important contributors on this team. So, yeah, let's just see. Anthony Melton, well, he doesn't have any offers yet, so I actually may be able to get somebody a little bit better. Let's just see. One more day. Now let's take a look at the options I have here, and there's really nobody else. So let's sign Anthony Melton. Can I sign Plumlee back as well? Hopefully, yes, I can. Okay, please. We're good. Okay, let's take a look at this team right now. We're relatively comfortable at the point guard spot. Didn't love the season Fred VanVleet gave us, but I really don't know if we're going to be able to get that big of an improvement kind of year over year. I'm good at shooting guard. Small forward definitely could look to upgrade. Clearly good at power forward, and obviously made the big trade for Jarrett Allen. So I think we might have one more trade. We're working on a trade right now for Michael Porter Jr. I'm seeing if I can get this done without giving up more than 2 first-round picks. It's going to take 3, but I think I'd still do it. Okay, I know it's a hefty price to pay, but I truly do believe Michael Porter Jr. is a better long-term option for us than Dillon Brooks is. I don't have a problem with Dillon Brooks, but ultimately I think MPJ is going to be worth it because I really do think he could be kind of the final piece of the puzzle here. So now I have to find him a backup. We're good everywhere else for backups, but yeah, I don't have a lot of options here for what I have for backups. But yeah, let's just look around right now. I guess Terrence Davis can suffice for 1 year. I don't know. Not the end of the world. It's not a fantastic option, but it's good enough. Okay, I will see you guys at the start of year 2. After coming up short in the finals last year, this offseason we went ahead and made a few really big trades. 2 new additions to this team in Michael Porter Jr. and Jarrett Allen, which unfortunately saw the departures of Rudy Gobert and Dillon Brooks. Now, both were fantastic for us. Both kind of fit exactly what we were looking for. Ultimately, going with upgrades, I think, for now and in the long term made a lot more sense for me. So, Fred VanVleet and Desmond Bane return as our backcourt, new addition here of MPJ. Still got LeBron here at the power forward spot. He does go down a couple overalls, which is even insane to think about because you check out his numbers from last year. Really not a lot of signs of regression there, but I get it. Man's 40. And then Jarrett Allen, our new starting center. The bench unit is maybe still a little bit weak, but I think, you know, this is something I'm not terribly worried about because Anthony Melton is a decent 6-man option. Jose Alvarado is a solid enough backup guard option. Jovic is developing quite nicely. Terrence Davis is kind of a plug-and-play for 1 year, and then Plumlee, we all knew damn well some regression was coming, but that's something we'll focus upon this offseason. So this is the team. I really hope, again, we can kind of be on par with last year, go to a finals. Maybe just win it this time. That'd be nice. I'll see you guys at the end of year 2. Something clearly clicked with this team. I don't know if it was the trades you made, another year of team chemistry, whatever it may have been, because we went 69-13. Nice. It is another MVP for Luka Doncic. Only a 33-point triple-double this time. A little disappointed on that. Alexander Sarr is your Rookie of the Year. Anthony Simon, 6th Man of the Year once again. Nick Claxton is your Depoy. Jabari Smith Jr., Most Improved. Luka Doncic, Clutch Player of the Year. Darvin Ham does get a Coach of the Year. Embrace that photo, Lakers fans. Embrace it. Okay, let's get into it. Clearly, 69 wins is going to give us the 1 seed here. We're 18 games up on the 2 seed Dallas Mavericks. 60 wins over there for the Miami Heat, so, you know, not too far behind us. Maybe run back the finals from last year. Here's a look at the numbers for us on the season. LeBron James at age 40. I mean, just insane. Desmond Bane, Fred VanVleet, Michael Porter Jr., Jarrett Allen, Melton, Davis, Alvarado, Jovic, not Jokic, and then Plumlee. Rebounds is Jarrett Allen, and assists is LeBron James. So round 1. It is us and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Spencer Dinwiddie, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, Jeremy Sohan, Precious Achiuwa. I believe this team just had James Harden last year, and they maybe replaced him with Paul George. I don't really know. What I do know is that we should beat them rather easily. We are currently up 2-0. They do win Game 3. We win Game 4, and we close them out in 5 games to move on to the Pelicans in the Western Conference semifinals. Devin Booker and Derek White. It's a pretty good backcourt. You got Jaden McDaniels here at the 3. Sasha Vezenkov, Yusuf Nurkic, Clint Capella. Jaime Jaquez Jr. coming off the bench. I don't know. I feel like you could find a way to get him into the starting 5. That's a very good 5 seed right there, though. A lot of talent as we are up 3-0. And I guess I overthought them. I don't really know. Us in the Dallas Mavericks here in the West Finals. SGA, Kevin Porter Jr., Cam Johnson, Keegan Murray, DeAndre Ayton, you got DeAndre Hunter, Tracy Jackson Davis. A little bit of a challenge here, I'd say, in the West Finals. But again, I think they're beatable. They were last year. They are this year. Thanks for coming. Okay, it is us in the Orlando Magic here. They gave Luka the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. But the Magic actually get it done. So Tyus Jones, Tyler Hero, Lou Dort, Kawhi Leonard, Walker Kessler. You got Mitchell Robinson here, Isaiah Joe. This could be fun. What is this, the 2009 finals that we'd be running back, I guess? We go up 3-0, and we are hopefully going to sweep them out of their own building. I'd like to sweep them. It's always fun. It's a good feeling. But, you know, we can go back to Los Angeles, too. I don't have a problem with that. It's actually close. We're going back and forth, and I think they pulled away too much. Okay, so we head back to Los Angeles for what hopefully will be a closeout Game 5. I would like to not stress about this, and oh my God, don't do this to me. Oh, come on, 2K. Okay, well, the momentum is clearly shifting. Okay, wait a minute. No. The momentum is clearly shifting in favor of the Orlando Magic, and I am now officially a little bit stressed. Can we stop fucking around, please? It is Game 6 here in Orlando. Oh, my God. 2K. Oh, my God. I have to be getting punked right now. There's no fucking way we're serious right now, right? All right, Game 7. Do or die. There's no fucking way. Please. Don't do this. Don't blow this. Okay. Hold the lead. Hold the fucking lead. I'll see you guys in there. I still can't believe how, like, close and stressful this series got. Now, it is a 17-point lead with 2 minutes left. You would assume that's safe, but I am known to not be very good at 2K. But I think this one should be wrapped up. I'm hoping, anyways. Yeah, I mean, from up 3-0 to a Game 7 is not exactly ideal. But we kind of just did exactly what the Miami Heat did against the Celtics last year, right? I mean, you go up 3-0, you think the series is over, you lose 3 straight, and then you kind of blow them out in Game 7. So I'm happy with it. I'm obviously looking for one more championship after this year. I'm going to override LeBron James' retirement. Even if he wants to go out on top, too bad, King. I'm sorry. I can't lose you for nothing. Okay, that was just way too... Okay, let's just calm the fuck down, right? Tyler Hero is not doing this to me. Nope, not happening. Not happening. Okay, I gotta focus. It's a 12-point game. I mean, I swear to God, LeBron, come here. Let's just make this simple. LeBron, what a staggering night you're having. 11 points, and Fred VanVleet gonna get the easiest layup of his life. Okay, should be good. We'll do one more defensive possession, one more offensive possession. We'll kind of call it. But yeah, this was stressful to say the least. I did not think this was going to go like this. I was hoping to get it done in a clean sweep. Clearly that did not happen. That's a 3-point shot. That's a missed basket. We can't grab a fucking rebound to save our life. Hero puts up a 3. He bricks it. Robinson just destroying us on the glass. And yeah, you know, stop running away, LeBron. I want to use you in this game. Suspicious as hell. Okay, one final possession here. Let's just kick it low post to LeBron. Working down. Actually, no. Want to Mitchell Robinson, you want to go on LeBron? Why don't you come out here? Backdoor cut. Ooh, good shot, Michael Porter Jr. I'm fucking bricking everything. Okay. I gotta stop this. I really do. Come on. Yeah, right, pal. Can we get a rebound to save our life? Good defense, LeBron. Okay, this should kind of do it here. Desmond Bane right to the rack. Goodbye. We get the job done nonetheless. A 7-game series, and it goes to us. LeBron James, Finals MVP. Now, I'm assuming he probably will retire. Didn't think so, buddy. I'm very happy to have him back. Some of you can be mad about it, but honestly, do you want to watch the rest of this video if LeBron's not here? I didn't think so. Hall of Fame inductees is Russell Westbrook. Jersey retirements, Russ and Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's probably a Hall of Famer. Draft, lottery. Highly doubt we have anything here, but just in case. Yeah, no. Okay. Staff signing, Darvin Ham, as weird as it sounds, is going to be coming back because he led us to a championship. Now let's check out the draft again, not using Trade Finder, just seeing, okay, we don't have anything, so that's fine by me. And team player options, Fred VanVleet, yes, will be coming back at a $44 million price tag. Now, while I keep him, that's TBD, but yeah, got to bring him back. And yeah, LeBron James has 0 offers right now, so I'm just going to make it simple, just give him a contract. Jose Alvarado is not somebody I'd like to lose, so I'd like to bring him back as well, about $5 million annually. We get LeBron back, we get Alvarado back, everybody else is kind of gone. But we do still have some moves coming just because I think we do need to upgrade the backup center spot. And then I'd like to maybe upgrade our starting point guard position. We are bringing in Mo Bamba here on a 2-year deal. All likelihood will be my new backup center. Really not a crazy upgrade there, but he's younger. He's not going to regress. That's kind of what we were looking for. I'm waiting for Jamal Murray to accept a contract because I want to go ahead and trade for him. I don't mean to like leak my plan of what I want to do, but Jamal, if you could just accept an offer, if somebody could offer you a real contract, I would really appreciate it. No, nobody wants to offer the man a serious contract. Fuck it, I guess Jamal Murray is no longer an option for me. I mean, that kind of sucks. This is not Trade Finder, by the way. This is just me finding players. So, I mean, I'd love to maybe make a run at, like, I mean, Murray would have been fun. I'd try for De'Aaron Fox. I don't know how possible it's going to be, if possible at all. But I'd certainly like to. Oh, wait, no. I thought I had a trade asset there in, who's our backup center? Mason Plumlee. Yeah, I guess he's just gone. I mean, I only have 2 first-round picks, so I can't really offer a lot, but no. Okay. I guess I'm either going to wait to try to get Murray, which I still maybe don't even really think is possible at this point in time. But, yeah, this was where I'd love to use Trade Finder. Unfortunately, it's just not an option right now. So maybe I wait until the start of next year. We're here at the start of year 3, and Damian Lillard has actually gone down a couple overalls, and we have an extra draft pick. So they want Terrence Davis, another first. They'll give me Sasha Vezenkov. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Okay. So Damian Lillard's here. I know he went down a couple overalls, but I'm taking him 10 times out of 10 over Fred VanVleet. Now what we have to do is assess our backup small forward spot. We did just bring in Sasha Vezenkov, and maybe I can move. Actually, what happens to his overall if you move to small forward? I don't know. He actually goes up 1. Fuck it. We'll keep Sasha. He will be our backup small forward. Let's set the rotation. It is the start of the 3rd and final season for us here in Los Angeles. We are fresh off a championship, but that did not stop us from making another blockbuster trade. This time acquiring Damian Lillard. Him and Desmond Bane going to be, I guess, my new backcourt, or half new backcourt. MPJ still here at the 3. Got LeBron at the 4. Jarrett Allen as our starting center. So that's an insane starting 5. Now the bench really didn't significantly get much better throughout the course of this video. Again, kind of limited. I don't want to say limited in what I can do, but limited in how creative I actually want it to be, you know, considering can't use the Trade Finder. Jovic behind Melton. You got Sasha Vezenkov in here, Jose Alvarado, and then Mo Bamba rounding out the starting 5. So you know what? I think this team's even better than last year's. I really do. I will see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final regular season. It is 3 straight MVPs for Mr. Luka Doncic. Insane. We go 66-16 this year. Now, it's not as good as our record was last year, but I still do kind of think this team was better than last season's. Dylan Harper, he's your Rookie of the Year. He is in New York. Cooper Flagg is a 6th man somehow in San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is your Depoy. Jacoby Walter, Most Improved SGA, Clutch Player of the Year. 2nd straight Coach of the Year for Darvin Ham. Take it in, Lakers fans. Please do. Okay, here are the standings. We are the 1 seed here. Far and away best team in the Western Conference. Looks like we're far and away the best team in the league. Okay, here are the numbers. How did everybody play for us? It was Damian Lillard, LeBron James, Desmond Bane, MPJ, Jovic, Allen, Melton, Alvarado, Vezenkov, Mr. Mo Bamba. Rebounds per game, Jarrett Allen, and assists was LeBron. Insane. Okay, who do we have? It is us and the Denver Nuggets. Cade Cunningham, Kyrie Irving. That's an insane backcourt. They also have Evan Mobley. How is this? What? That doesn't really look like Zach Edey. Yeah. I might have butchered the pronunciation of his last name, but the guy from Purdue, whatever the fuck his name is, that absolute moose. Okay, we sweep. We're moving on right now to the Golden State Warriors. Trey Mann, Quentin Grimes, Whitmore, Randall, Embiid. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think this team scares me too much. We are up 3-0 right now, and we sweep again. Yet to lose a game in the playoffs. Us and the Pelicans here. West Finals. Devin Booker, Derek White. They finally got Jaime Jaquez Jr. in here. Alexander Sarr. Capella, McDaniels. Okay, I would have just played McDaniels at like the 4 or Jaime at the 4. It doesn't really matter, but have Sarr started to, I don't know. All right, we're up 2-0. Yet to lose a playoff game, up 3-0. We're in the NBA Finals. He did not lose a single game throughout the Western Conference playoffs. We have the Magic once again. Schroeder, Hero, Lou Dort, Kawhi, Walker Kessler, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, there's just no fucking way. Okay, LeBron James, age 41, goes out on top. I'm assuming he will retire. He does. And, yeah, I mean, this team was absolutely insane. I had a lot of fun with this one. I mean, it kind of started off. The CPU gave us a really good team. And, yeah, I mean, as challenging as this rebuild kind of is under the radar, it makes it a lot easier when, you know, we got a really good team. So I will surely do this again come the dog days of July and August when there is absolutely nothing going on and we are waiting for 2K25 months from now. But I always do it typically twice a year. But this one was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. That would obviously be awesome. Let me know any other video ideas. All right, man, that is it for me. As always, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.